Gone are the days when you say that you have an exclusive product or you are the only one who is making a particular product or a service. Which means today it is not the exclusivity of the product that gives you an edge in the market. What gives you an edge in the market is the talent on your side. What does it mean? It simply means that it's about people in your organization that gives you an edge today in the competitive world. And gone are the days when it used to be the only or the exclusive product based market. So what does it mean? It means that you have to look into people, and people look up to real relationship that helps them to stick with the organization and work towards in creating an edge for the organization, for its product, for its services in the marketplace. And there comes the leadership skills of the individuals and the senior management who is working over there, that how they are building relationships with people. And in order to do so, one of the major ingredient of a great leader is to be empathetic. I repeat, it's going to be empathy in relationship that is going to build stronger relationship, trustable relationship, and long-lasting relationship. Well friends, my name is Arun Thukral. I'm a life and a leadership coach, and in this video today we are going to talk about what is empathetic leadership, why it is important, what are the traits of empathetic leader, and how you can create an environment in the organization which is going to be benefited to your employees, to your organization, and more importantly to you yourself. So don't go anywhere, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel for more content coming your way. Let's get into the learning in more detail. Let's first understand what is empathetic leadership. Let's imagine if you are reporting to me, and if I am talking to you, conversing with you on a day-to-day basis and asking you in a very transactional way. For example, have you completed the task? Have you managed to meet the deadlines? What is your follow-up to the last task that I gave you? How you are able to complete the task? What are the challenges that you are facing? If I converse with you on a day-to-day basis like this, how will you feel? Or if I converse with you by understanding you, first of all, who you are, what are your strengths, what are your areas of development, and also I give a patient listening to your point of view, understand your opinions, your ideas, your way of doing things. Which approach will appeal you more, the first or the second? Just write on the comment section and give your answer. Okay, thank you. Well, the idea here is people will always look for the second option, because that's what everyone wants to be treated with as a human being, as a way of connecting. Because in today's scenario, nobody wants to be instructed in telling them what to do, because you are in a connected world. Everybody is having the same amount of information, what you have, what I have. But if continuously people are told what to do, when to do, how to do, there are very high chances that people feel disconnected. And when they are disconnected, they don't have good relationships. And that is where we say it's the empathy which is missing. So what exactly is an empathetic leader? An empathetic leader is the one who is able to listen, feel, understand, and able to give you ideas and solutions based on your problems. And most importantly, he or she can understand what you are feeling about, what are your emotions, what are your pain, and what are the ways that as a leader one can help you to solve those problems together. Empathetic leader is the one who provides an environment to his team, his people, where people can come out with their suggestions, solutions, ideas fearlessly. Not in fear, not in a way that they always feel that either they will be judged or they will be micromanaged. This is empathetic leadership. Now I'm sure you will agree that once this kind of leadership is in place by people, what would be the contribution of people in that environment, how they are going to behave, how they are going to perform, how they are going to act is altogether extremely high. But imagine on the other side, if it is not an empathetic behavior, if it is more with respect to transactional, critical evaluation of people, where people are getting judged, where people are not being listened to, where they have not been provided the right opportunity to speak, people feel toxic in that environment. They are working only for the sake of working till they get their next job, because they are not leaving the organization, they are leaving the boss. And that is what I call it as leadership matters when people survive, when people grow, or people thrive. So think about it in detailed way in your current work, how you are treating your people. Are you an empathetic leader, or are you a leader who is micromanaging them, who is not listening to them? That is what is going to create a difference. Now we will get into the next part, and I will understand that why empathetic leadership is important and what are the benefits it brings. So why empathy is important? Well, empathy is not just about understanding the feelings of others. Empathy is all about how you are able to give an environment to your people where they can perform better, where they are feeling more heard, where they are feeling that they are able to contribute more. Thus, it benefits organization, people, and most importantly, your own career. Now, the number one reason why what empathy can benefit you in an organizational place is, number one is building trust. I know that building trust is not easy, it takes time, but it only comes when you are able to listen to people, when you are able to hear them, what are their pain areas, what are their problems, where they are failing. So that means to build trust, listening is very, very important. And when we say empathetic listening, it simply means that you are giving your full attention. Therefore, if you are able to build trust with your team will come out with fearless contribution in the team. They are ready to take risk. They are even ready to fail because they know that their boss, their leader, trusts their abilities, and even if they fail, he or she is there to support them. If you are able to create this kind of an environment where people feel safe even if they fail, their trust in the team goes very high. So this is the benefit of being an empathetic leader, that you build trust in your team. The benefit of empathy means building stronger teams. That means least attrition. As we know that empathy doesn't mean that people have faith in you, but more importantly, they have faith in each other, which means they work very cohesively, they support each other, they stick with each other because they have very high level of trust on their leader and on their teammates. This brings good team bonding. That means if there is a crisis, if there is a problem, the team will come together to support. And it is only because of the empathetic environment where you are allowing people to open up, speak up when they feel that they are listened to, gives them the opportunity to contribute to each other. And that is one of the reasons when people are engaged, when people are hooked with each other and with their leader, there are very high chances that this team will have less or least attrition. It also means that, whether you are working in a smaller company or a bigger company, it doesn't matter to people. What matters is how is their emotional bonding with their manager and with their leader, and that can only come when you have the empathy factor in your leadership practice. The third benefit of having empathetic leadership is better decision making. As we know that highly empathetic leaders are always open to ideas, they are always open to suggestions, opinions, and different views of others with respect to their experience. This is because empathetic leaders have got very high curiosity. They have got very highly effective, evolved questioning skills, due to which they are able to get more from people. Their inquisitiveness to learn is always very high. So because of this, they get a lot of information, insights from various sources around them, and that is why they are able to make good, effective, speedy, timely decisions. Thus, empathetic leadership empowers you to take decisions effectively. Empathetic leadership can help in getting you more promotions. As we all know that when there is an empathy in your leadership style, it brings out the best from people. People are able to contribute more, they are able to do more out of them, which means it creates a positive environment amongst your peers, your superiors, as well as your teammates, and which is visible to everyone. Therefore, how it helps? It simply helps during your performance appraisal reviews, during your promotions. All the discussions in the boardroom is happening in a very positive way just because of this positive environment that you create because of your empathetic leadership. And thus, eventually you have a lot of fulfillment of work, whatever you are doing in the workplace. So think about the details of empathy, how much beneficial it is for a leader to not only connect with his or her people, but also get the best out of them. And it's a win-win-win situation, win for the company, win for the people, and win for you. Now from here I will be telling you the 4 important traits of empathetic leader that every leader should be having. Now finally, my closing remarks on what is the importance and advantage of being an empathetic leader. As already mentioned in the beginning of this video, today it is not the edge of the product or the technology that you have. Today it is the edge of talent that you have on your side, which means being an empathetic leader gives and creates an environment in the organization where people can come out and share their learnings, share their understanding, and open to explore their potential. If you are able to do so, the effectiveness of you as a leader gets established. Not only that you enjoy your work, you have fulfillment in your work, but also you have the higher chances of getting promotion and retained in the organization. And vice versa is true. If you are not able to involve empathy in your work, you are going to lose people. You are going to lose trust with your senior leadership team, and you will feel that this job is not that great or this organization is not moving in the right direction. So think about it, how you are building empathy in your workplace as an asset to your leadership skills. Well, if you have found this topic useful, interesting, do write me back in your comment section, or you write me back on my email ID arun.thukral@hcnconnect.in, because I have a full-fledged program of how to become an empathetic leader. If you are interested, send me your inquiry now. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching me.